Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Danielle Makes a Thing, where we work on a wonderful game called Dora the Lesbian Frog. A beautiful game about a lovely young frog lady named Dora and her girlfriend, it's Axel Rosa, I think? Or Axel Rose? Axel Rosa. I think Axel Rosa. So, today, well, first, if you're not familiar with the game, I guess I should show you the game first. Let's see. Load Dora. Oops, yeah. The Lesbian Frog. Cool. Run. Here it is. Okay. So the story so far is that we're working in Pico 8. I guess I should preface it with that. We're working in Pico 8, which is a very delightful game development tool where you make generally smaller games. It's one of the cool things about it is a lot of constraints on it. And it has cool things like a sprite editor and a music editor sort of built into a sort of simple Lua scripting interface. Good stuff. So far the story is this is Dora. That's who I'm moving around right now. And this lovely young lady right here is Axel Rosa, her girlfriend, who runs a costume store called Cosplays with a cat face as the O, which is nice. And there's a few costumes in here and a few characters in here. And there's also a weird bird that doesn't look anything like a bird in the parking lot, along with a cool sheep, the pink sheep. This is the parking lot area. And right now we can pass through walls like a ghost, which admittedly there is a ghost in here. This is a ghost costume that the bear, who I totally forgot his name, it was like Barlow the bear or something like that. Barrington the bear, I don't remember. And then this is a wedding dress. And the story is going to have to do maybe possibly with a proposal using a wedding dress for Dora to propose to Axel Rosa. However, we have a few issues here, including the fact that Dora can just pass through walls, which is something of an issue, and it's been something I've been thinking about outside of the game, as well as stuff around scripting, you know, like conversations and such. We're not going to have like long conversations. We're not going to have like a twine interface in this game or anything. Not that that's impossible. That might be possible. I'll check that out. But in between streams, I do a little bit of looking around. I don't spend, you know, hours and hours and hours, and I don't, like, you know, do too much, like, pre-writing of the code, because a lot of the fun of this stream, I hope, is dealing with the mistakes and happy accidents and banging your head against a wall that goes into any game dev. And just in case you didn't hear it from me last time, I am nothing even close to a professional game developer. I just play with this stuff and I have fun. So I make like little tiny games, and most of my experience is in Unity, so Pico 8 is still really new to me. I will say that the interface is much simpler than Unity's interface, but still, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I need your help. I need a lot of your help. Today, I need a lot of your help because I am stuck on something. So let's escape and let's say load. I think I'd call it test project. Could not load. Let's say help. And that gives us the list of games, right? LS. Yeah, let's say LS. Okay, it's test game. Sorry. Okay, let's say run test game. That's not test game. Run test game. It's not the test game. This is Dora the Lesbian Frog. That's interesting. Hey, chat, how you doing? Chat, I'm going to be calling upon your help a lot today because we're going to be doing a lot with collision, and we're going to be doing a lot with debugging code. Load test game first. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do that. Okay, so load test game. Loaded test game. Okay, now run test game. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So in between streams, I have been doing, like, I have made this little test game that is very similar. It runs on a lot of the same code as Dora does. Only I've been trying to figure out how to make collision happen, and again, I'm using a lot of tutorials from a YouTube user named Uncle Matt. It has a really cool little, like, Pico 8 course, so I've been using a lot of his code, which is pretty cool and very useful. However, I have run into a problem. So today we're going to be banging our heads against the wall, and or somebody who knows a lot more about Pico 8 than I is going to help me out in chat here and help me out. So here's what's going on. I should be getting, see this little false up here? This should be turning into true when I touch these bricks. When my character goes over these cool bricks, which by the way, beautiful bricks, right? Am I right? These are gorgeous bricks. I love them. But that should be saying true when I go over the bricks. I'm going to show you the code that I wrote for this, and we're going to figure out what the hell I did wrong and make it right. Detect if you're in the wall, move out of the wall. Yes. Yes, very good. Am I using sprite flags? Yes, I am using sprite flags. All right, ready? Here we go, kids. All right, and we're going to write a bunch of this for Dora as well, so we're going to be rewriting some of this code. But if you can see what might be wrong here, then we'll take a look. So in my init function, which is cool, innit? I'm going to make that dumb joke every time. Init means initialize, right? See, Natalie liked it. I'm really happy. Natalie's in the room with me. Shout out to Natalie producing this. So we have, in the init function, we always had it, player X, player Y shows up at a point, right? It just says where to write them at first. Everything in it is initializing. And I put a new variable in here called solid, which I set to false initially. All right, cool. And I actually started commenting out the code, which really helps me because a lot of times I look at these things and it's been like a week or 2 weeks or like months, and I really need my comments to be like, what the hell was I trying to do here? Very helpful for me. So I started commenting out bits of this. So in the update function, we'll talk about this later because it's probably important to take a look at what's really going on. So I wrote a new function. All right, we always had, I guess I'll explain some of this. This code just says how to update the player's position. Button 0, you're going left. Button 1, you're going right. Button 2, you're going down. Button 3, you're going up. That's all that means. It's just using the arrow keys to move your character around. And then the draw background just means literally draw the background, and map means where to start drawing the background. That's from the top left corner all the way through. And then I made a debug function, and that's where that false is at the top of the screen there. It's printing the variable for solid, and then it just says where to print it. Now here's the meat, or the vegan meat. Here's the Impossible Burger. I'm a vegetarian. All right, commented this out by saying this is the solid tile function. Ready? Okay, here's where it gets real good. And again, thank you, Uncle Matt, YouTube user, for a lot of this code. So the function that we're writing here is called solid tile. And it's passing the X and Y values right here. Okay, all right. I'm seeing if anybody knows what the hell's wrong yet, but probably not. Okay, so we're making local variables for tile X and tile Y. And what all of this math is doing, which is the X, finding the X value is X minus X modulus 8, which is like divide by 8 and also throw the remainder into there, and then divide by 8 over, yeah, divide by 8. Okay. And same thing with the Y value. What this is doing essentially is sort of converting from a pixel value to a tile value, because there are 8 pixels in each tile, like in each actual little segment there, and we're looking at specific tiles, which we made a flag for in here. So this is my background brick. No need to do anything with that. But this right here is the brick that is, I'm saying is the wall brick. What I've done here is just put a flag on it, and that is flag 0. It's important to note. It's just, you're right there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Friday feeling. It's a Friday feeling.
Throwing stuff.
Austin's throwing things in the room. I don't blame him, you know. I wanted to throw things at this code too. So, all right, so all this means is we have a flag, and it's flag 0. It's important to know what flag it is, and it is marked. So this should be true, right? True, it's true or false, it's a Boolean. Cool, cool. I'm glad we're all on the same page. All right, and now here's where it gets real fun. So converting these pixel values to tile values, and now we get fget and mget. Friends, whenever something's green in here, this froggy green, it means that it is sort of like a special thing in Pico 8. It's like a special function or a special, function is probably not the best word, but it is a special thing that does a thing in Pico 8. Okay, so we've got fget, which means flag get. This whole thing is going to be looking for a flag. So if this flag, then we're going to put in this information in here for what the flag is, right? So if this flag, which we find the flag by saying mget, and I believe m is map get, so it's like map coordinate get, tile x and tile y, which we figured out up here for tile x and tile y, again, converting the pixel values into tile values. I'm sorry if this is a lot, but bear with me for 1 second, because I do need help. I think I screwed something up. So it's saying mget tile x, tile y, which we figured out what tile x and tile y are up here, and then 0. 0 is the flag. So if this flag, if on any given tile this flag is true, return true. Else, if it's not true, then return false. And then end that, and then that ends the function, right? So that's the function for solid tile. This is just checking if something should be a solid tile. Somebody's saying maybe get rid of the divide by 8s. Huh, we could try that. But I'm just going to explain the rest of what's going on here. And then draw. The draw function is just what you draw to the screen every time. We're drawing the background, obviously, and the sprite, which is sprite number 1. That's our little character. And then player X and player Y. And then running debug. Now, I'm wondering where debug, if debug needs to be somewhere else, that's entirely possible. I know it needs to be somewhere in the draw function, because that's what actually draws things to the screen. And then we end. That's it. That's the end of that. All right, so again, here's what's happening. If we go into this little screen, run, our little buddy here should be returning false on these bricks, but it's not. He's just like sailing through. Or sorry, true, excuse me, true. It should be saying true there and false off the bricks. But it ain't. It ain't. It just ain't. So, a little off with a few modifications. Yes, it should be there. Yes, it should be there. All right, maybe nobody knows. And that's okay too. We can do other things. But banging your head against the wall is a huge part of game dev. It's probably the biggest part of game dev, if I understand correctly. It's certainly the biggest part I've done with. And anyway, this is my test game anyway. So another thing we can do is we can go over writing this code, because we need to actually bring a lot of this code into Dora. So we can write it and see if maybe we get some inspiration for where I went wrong in there. So, cool. Let's load Dora, the lesbian frog. Cool, and let's run Dora, the lesbian frog. Cool, all right, so now we're in Dora. We're gonna write some of that code. That's probably not gonna do a whole lot at first, but maybe in writing it, we'll figure out what the hell is going on and what is wrong. So I have a little cheat sheet here as well. Can you replace mget player x, player y with mget 0, 0? Put a solid block at 0, 0. Yeah, we could do that. Can you use external editors? Sort of. I just put a lot of stuff in text edit. I'm sure you could use something nice, like an actual nice scripting interface, which is a thing I used to do in my life. But because this is so simple, especially at this point, I'm just using like text edit and being very careful about making errors. But you can like copy and paste stuff. Notepad, if folks use Notepad. Not sure what the over 8s are. Do you want to use integer values for tile x and tile y? Good question. All right, well, let's write some of this out for Dora and see if maybe that's helping us. All right, so again, got a cheat sheet here. So up here in init, we're in it, baby. We're putting solid equals false. So we're initializing that to false. And every time I write anything, I always want to write semicolon, because I'm much more used to C#, and not having like semicolons at the end of variables makes me like, gives me chills. You know what I'm saying? Let's comment out some of this code as well, so it makes it a little bit more readable. So again, that's the update function. So this is just like update the player position. And that's all this good stuff about pressing the buttons and where you go. Is 0, 0 aligned with 0, 0 on your screen? It might be. It definitely might be. Yeah, it should be turning the pixels to tiles. But it is a good idea, J3B, oh man. J3B, man? You can tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. All right, cool. And also in update, we're going to be doing the check for solid. But we'll do that after we write the function, because otherwise I get nervous. I get very nervous sometimes. I do want to put something over the update, and just to make it like really clear, like, all right, this is the end of update, because I get scared. Because there's going to be a lot of ends and a lot of thens and a lot of ifs and blah, blah, blah. So I like knowing like where everything ends. Makes me happy. All right, and we got our draw BG. I mean, that's so obvious that I don't feel the need to comment that out. And then draw, of course. I don't know if we need clear screen anymore. We might not. It's a good question. And then, of course, we have draw BG. And then this is our sign. You know, print cosplays. I guess we could put draw features or something. Like, yeah, we'll comment that out and say, like, draw characters and props.
I'm going to play some music I found.
Oh, let's play some music. Yeah, let's get a little game dev music. Okay, GPO. If it isn't, that would be why it doesn't work. Oh, Jebbo Man. Gotcha. Thank you, Jebbo Man. Okay, draw characters and props, blah, blah, blah. And then end, that's draw end. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in draw, so I might as well say draw end. Okay, cool. All right. And so I think above... It'll be above draw. But we're going to write... Okay, let's... draw right here. There's draw background. I won't put this above draw background. Yeah, I guess I do. I'll put it right after update, I suppose. Our function for checking, so solid tile, basically. Debugging is basically why I can't program. It's okay. It sucks. Yeah, I probably don't need that clear screen since you fill the screen anyway. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, let's get rid of that clear screen. I don't think we super need this anymore. That was just to make sure when we were at the very beginning that like the character didn't just like put trails all over the place. Player X and Player Y are already sprite coordinates and pixels, aren't they? Passed directly to the sprite function. It's a good question. All right. So here's where we're going to put our cool new function, which is going to be that solid tile function. So we're going to write a new function. We'll do the code here. So check for solid tile. Just comments. 2 lines gives you the comment out. It just lets you make your code nice and readable. Again, because I'm a scared person. Okay, so we're writing a new function. So for function, and we're going to call it solid tile. And we're going to pass X and Y values into that. That means put them in here. It says, here's what we're looking for, bro. Function, and then of course functions always have an end. Okay, and they'll say solid tile end, because again, I'm scared. Solid tile end. Okay, cool. So function solid tile. Here's where we put all our stuff. We're writing this as a function. Function is like a keyword that says like, hey, do something. Function, do a thing. Player X's player Y are screen coordinates 0 to 127. All right, it sounds like there's some good discussion in the comments about what could be going on, which makes me very happy. But again, yeah, I'm gonna kind of write this code out and then see if we have definitive thoughts. All right, so here's the part that tripped me up the most and might be the most complicated sort of part of all this. This is pretty simple code at this point, but this right here, the sort of going from pixel coordinates to tile coordinates is like the, I don't know if I have the most solid grasp on this, so this is where I need help. So here we go. Local variable. So local is another keyword. It's saying this variable is like only matters in this function. So local, so tile X, and that's gonna equal a bunch of shit. There's a lot of parentheses in here. I'm gonna try not to mess that up. And we're also gonna declare another local variable, local tile Y. All right, ready? Equals a whole bunch of shit. All right, ready? Now's the fun part. Take a deep breath, because this is gonna require a deep breath. All right, in here, we have another set of parentheses. I don't know what that was, but it was pretty funny. I heard a frog noise.
No, I think that was Patrick.
Oh, it was Patrick.
I think Natalie's listening.
Patrick made a Patrick noise. I feel like I wish I could make those. I can like. I heard a good. I thought it was a good frog noise. I was like, that's the noise Dora makes when she proposes to her girlfriend.
Patrick's voice
Exactly.
Patrick is screaming in my ear.
Why would he do that? Why would he do such a thing? All right. X minus, it's going to be X minus, and then we have a little thing in here. Another one of these. X minus, I'll give it a little bit more room there. X minus X modulus 8. I hate math. I really do. But we're getting there. X modulus 8, and that's going to be over 8. Okay? And I think we need 2 parentheticals there. And here's the cool trick for if you have enough parentheticals. So open, open, so you count the open ones, and then you count the ending ones. So, I mean, of course, you should all be like, oh, this is a little part of the sandwich that should be right. But also, just counting helps. So 1, 2, 3 open, and 1, 2, 3 close. So that's the right number, and then, of course, you make sure that, like, oh, this is all where it should be. So X minus all of this stuff, like that's in its own thing, and then over 8, right? Okay. So this one's going to be the same stuff for the Y coordinate. So open another one. It's going to be Y minus, and then we do another parenthetical, Y modulus 8. And no, it sounds terrifying. Just saying modulus, it's really scary. Sorry, over 8. And then 2 closing parentheses. Again, we have 1, 2, 3 open, and 1, 2, 3 closed. All right, friends, we liking this? Blue Shine's idea of making a really simple test case. I'm into it. I'm super into it. Because that might be what the issue is here. Printing your intermediate calculations is nice. Okay, okay. Parentheses around x percent. Oh, 8. Oh, is that what I'm? Okay. All right, let's go over this real quick in a second, because I'm going to do the fget, mget stuff, and then this might be what's going on. So thank you, folks. Just keep that in mind. I'm just going to write this out first, and then we'll take a look. All right, so now we've already declared our local variable, or sorry, done the function for finding the local variables, and now we do an if statement. So with all if statements, it's if this shit, then something happens, and then an end right here. So that if is going to also be pretty long, but at least this one makes a little more sense, like really logically. So it's an if fget, which means flag get. It's just looking for a flag. And what we're looking for, what this flag is mget. So it's a map coordinate, and that's going to be tile x, tile y. X, tile y. Oops, sorry, I spelled that wrong. I was like Tyler. Tile y, tiley. Tiley. And then, hold on, I don't know if I have enough if get. 1, 2, 3. And get tile x, tile y. Close that, comma. And then 0 is the flag. This is the flag we're looking for. On any given tile x and tile y, we're looking for this flag, the 0 flag. 0, and then there's another parenthetical right there. And then we have then, okay, then is already written. Then return true. Cool. Else, so if it's not the case, else, return false. And then that's the end of that, that if statement. And then there's a solid tile end at the end of that. So, okay, cool, cool, cool. And then we're gonna write our debug function and update and add something in the update function. And then we're gonna take a look at this. It's not gonna work. And then we're gonna go through the possible solutions that folks are talking about here. Yeah, let's indent some of this because I hate when I don't have it nicely indented. Doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop. We did it. Okay. Okay. And so let's add the in update. So this is the update function. We don't need a ton of junk up here. Well, I guess I did that for no reason. Okay. We're going to check for the solid. whether it's true or false. And then we say solid equals. And it's going to be the solid tile function, so now we're calling the solid tile function. And then player X and player Y. So it's going to say, like, look for this where player X and player Y is. Basically, where the player is, now look for this, right? Cool. Okay. Jump background in. And then debug function. All right. Update end, solid tile. Yeah, all right, let's look for our debug. That's being called an update. So anything under update should be fine, right? So right here, right after update, let's check. Let's draw our debug function. So that should be okay. Debug. And here's where we're trying to figure out if we're doing this right. All right, so we're calling a function. Debug. Here it is. And then end. So in debug, we're just print, and then the variable for solid, this should be true or false. And then let's do that at like, I have it in the other one as like 3 in and then 18 down, but let's put it a little higher. So like 2 in, these are x and y coordinates. So 2x and then like 8y. And then in the color 5. I don't even remember what color 5 is. But that should do it. All right, let's run this and see what happens. Cool. It's not even writing the debug function. Did I not call the debug function? That would be really dorky if I didn't call the debug function. Yep, I didn't call the debug function. Good. All right, so debug, we're gonna draw the debug function in draw. I don't know if it matters where in draw. I guess we'll call it right after the character's written, so that's your character right there. And then we'll say debug. So I think we just need to run debug. Yeah, just debug. We're just calling debug. Okay. All right, now that should work, hopefully. Okay, so it is running the function now. Debug is there. We can put debug a little lower. Let's put debug lower because it's getting in the way of our sign, and that's not nice. So we'll go to our debug function. 2 is fine, but let's put it at like, I don't know, like 60 or something. All right, cool, because that's not in the way of anything now. So this should be saying true right here, and people had some really good ideas about what might be going on. I might be dividing too much, but somebody had an idea for a quick test we could do.
Someone just said the parentheses also. Did you fix those?
I thought I did. I mean, it should be giving me an error message if the parentheses are totally fucked, but it's not looking at the right thing.
No, the local tile X, local tile Y. Right now, there should be another pair of parentheses after the percentage 8 or whatever. That's what people were saying a few minutes ago.
Okay. Up here for local tile X and local tile Y.
Just past that right there. That right now you are, yes, there should be a second parenthesis there, is what Blue Shine said.
Okay.
Because right now you're dividing X percentage 8, whatever that is, by 8. You're dividing that second thing by instead of that whole first function.
I see.
So try that.
And then get rid of one of these.
That looks right.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try that.
Nope.
Damn it.
It says double check your sprite flags too. Oh, did you set your sprite flags on this?
I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Game development is so wonderful. So this one right here, you know, it's good. You know what's good is when you set your sprite flags correctly. That's what's good when you do that. It's good to do that. Yay! We did it! Thank you, friends and Austin. Wait.
Wait. What?
So is it only her, like, left eye? It's only her left eye, I think. Hold on. So this is showing true. It must be. It must be. Okay. It's got to be misaligned by like 1. Okay. All right. All right.
Says, yeah, you did the corner of the sprite.
Oh shit. That's my top left corner. Okay. Shit snacks. How do I fix that? Hey friends in chat. Only Dora's left eye is affected. Good. She's Dora left eye, the lesbian frog. So, you know, that's what happens. Do X +4 or Y +4 to check the center. She's got a very small bounding box, okay? That's what's going on. Don't judge a lady for the size of her bounding box. You know what I'm saying? Just make Dora 1 pixel big. Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm feeling good because we figured out the problem. And by we, it was somebody in chat. Thank you, chat. All right, all right. Okay, is it going to be by 4 and not by 8? Is that what folks are saying? Like if I change these 8s to 4s, is it going to fix the problem? Just make her 1 pixel big. But then she won't have this beautiful... What a beautiful woman she is. Do you see this? She's so gorgeous. I don't want to make her too small, you know? That would just be a sad thing. Do you want to be able to walk halfway over the wall? You know. I see what you're saying. X +4 and Y +4. You have to check all of Dora's sides. Oh, God. Okay, I think I see what you mean. At least I think I do. So tile X and tile Y, instead of that, the player itself should be player X + Y and player calling all 4 sides. Box collision test. The tile should be fine. It's Dora that's the problem, I think, if I'm understanding you all correctly. And that would mean when we're doing a solid tile check, it should be player X +4 and player Y +4. Oh no. Alright, so let's try this. Oh, there's an easier way. I like that. I like easy with this stuff anyway. Or yes, okay. This is the yes? Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna have to do double, we are gonna have to add a little bit into the parentheses here, but that's okay. It's alright. We're gonna get it done. Player X +4, and then player Y +4. I think that's another parenthetical here. Oops. Player Y +4. And then close that, right? Okay, let's count and let's make sure we're doing our math right. Okay, solid tile. Yep, is this good? All right, cool. All right, 1, 2. 1 down. I think that'll do it. I think. We might get some issues here. But let's do run. Yeah, baby! False. Wait, no. Hold on. True. Hold on. Oh, now it's too big. Now it's too big. Yeah, I did. Okay, hold on. So, oh no. Should have been -4 instead of +4. Maybe that's what it was, because it's misaligned in the other. Yeah, it might have been -4, right? -4. Would that make sense? Because it seems like it's doing that same thing, but I have to like super. Yeah, -4, not +4. Okay, that's an easy fix. It's an easy fix, my friends. At least we're on the right track, I think. -4. -4. All right, friends. Oops, did it one too many times. Run. False. True. False. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. We can go home. We can have a party. We can have a, oh yeah, false. It should be false there. Yes. Yes. We're doing a game dev is what we're doing. We're doing a game dev. I need a breath. I need a moment because I was so scared. I was like banging my head against this morning, and when I was just looking at some prep before doing this, and I was like, I'm gonna look like a, oh. She's gotta be all the way inside. She has a little leeway. That's all I'm saying. You know, she has a little bit of leeway, right? We're doing a game dev. Yeah, I know. Big Trash King says, having to remember what the origins of stuff is my least favorite thing about games programming. Yeah, I know, because it's different in a lot of things. It's like, okay, what's top left? What's top right? Does zero count? Does one count? And it just throws you off. I mean, we did such a beautiful thing today. Now there's a really hard part, which is making her not move into the walls, which is going to mean calling this every time we press a button. Maybe we can do that next time, and maybe we can do some more fun things this time. That's just, it's a possibility, is all I'm saying. One thing I kind of wanted to do, actually calling top left corner and bottom right corner should bound it fully. Okay. That's true. False. She's in true here, and then she's back in false. It is a little janky, isn't it? True. And then it's false. Okay, she's out there. That's good. I feel like it's the X that's more of an issue than the Y, which is very weird. Are we only messed up on the X coordinates and the Y's are fine? But okay. So XY for top left and X minus Y 8, Y minus 8 for bottom right. Okay. All right. I think I see what you're saying. I think. We're close. We're close is what you're saying. And Dora might have a slight, she might have a slight bump into things. Goes back to false over here. Yeah, I feel like it's more off on the X than the Y. Okay. Make a little noise when she hits the wall. It'd be easier than stopping her. We mess with the sound stuff and advances the collision code a little bit. Oh, I like that idea. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful true and false. Look at how nice that is. She's like gonna go kiss her girlfriend now. Maybe we can make a kiss noise when she kisses her girlfriend. Like she hits the girlfriend and not hits the girlfriend. That sounds horrible. I mean, like she encounters the girlfriend and says, like a little meow, little meow.
That sound when you encounter the girlfriend.
That's what it is, right? When you encounter your girlfriend, you go, meow. I don't know if we can make like a satisfying kiss sound in Pico 8, but it'll be like, meow. It'll be something like that, which would be cool. So now that we kind of sort of know how to make Dora interact with something, I guess we could put a flag on Axel Rosa, right? Like we could put like a flag on Axel Rosa that's like the kiss flag. What do you think? Is that a good kiss flag? We like kiss flags in here and at Waypoint. The sound when you encounter the girlfriend. I like that. That's nice. Love to encounter my girlfriend. I do too. It's a nice thing. It's nice to kiss your girlfriend. That's all I'm saying. It's a nice thing.
Natalie just has the giggles.
Natalie found that very amusing. I'm really glad. She is a sprite.
Kissing just giggles.
This is beautiful. So Axel Rosa. That's going to be flag 1. That's the orange flag. Orange flag for kissing. Am I right? That's how you know. It's an orange flag and you kissed her. Okay, ready? Okay. We're going to do a bunch of what we just did. Sort of, I think. But hopefully it's way simpler because there's only one instance of this. So, whatever. There's only one kiss. There's only one thing for now. So we should write a function for that. And it's not solid, it's kiss. All right, ready? So kiss equals false, right? Okay, so we set the variable. We init, kiss init, right? Okay, cool, good. I'm really glad. So we're gonna do check for kiss, right? And this should be way easier. No? Is it not going to be way easier? We're going to have to do the whole goddamn thing again of like finding the pixel coordinates and the tile coordinates. Is there just an easier way if there's one instance of a sprite to just be like, this sprite, kiss? Yeah, okay. X and Y vars for Axel Rosa's position too. So let's like maybe check where Axel Rosa is. Is there a quicker way of doing that? Because I just feel like this fget, mget, like that certainly makes sense because there's a lot of instances of the brick tile, right? Like there's a lot going on with that, but like if there's only one sprite of the girlfriend, I mean if you had like 100 girlfriends, yes, you would kiss all of them, but like the one sprite here, the one true Axel Rosa, God, I just feel like there must be an easier way. Variable should be is kissing equals false. Very nice. I like that. Mget doesn't work for sprites. I see. You can reuse the intersection function. Right. Like up here, just checking for the solid, right? We should be able to just do that because we're just checking for the kiss. And she is flagged as the kiss. Also, we drew her in. We just wrote her in, sprite here. Oh shit, what number sprite is she? Okay, she's sprite number, oh, Axel. What the hell number are you? It should be 3, right? Whoa, it's her moving around, I guess. Okay, whatever. Axel, what number are you? Oh, 02. I'm a butthead. Sorry. It was right here. I was looking for it down here for some reason. But no, that's the flags. That's what the flags show up. So she's 002. So this is her. So print sprite 2. So this is where she's drawn. I wonder if there's a nice way. Maybe with flag parameter and solid tile function, you can reuse it easily. Allow a flag parameter. XY flag. I feel like we should probably be writing like a function to where she goes, maybe, instead of just putting her somewhere. I just feel like there should be an easy way of just like, there's a flag here, do a thing, right? Like checking for that flag. But she's not, you're right, she's not a map tile, so we can't just use fget, mget. Maybe we can just use fget? Box collision, converting to tiles ignores that sprites aren't tile aligned. It's checking the tile map, right. Check for kiss. Function is kissing. I'm just really pleased with myself right now. All right, well, we can start writing it and see where we get. Okay, so let's check for solid tile, and why don't we do check for kiss, okay? Check for kiss. If we make Rosa a tile instead, then we can just do the whole thing. All right, that's fine. We can just make her a tile. She's a tile lady. She's a tile lady. Okay, check for kiss. Function kiss. Or function kissing, I guess? I don't know. Function kissing. And then, of course, we have an end here. And in here, this is always where I say end kissing. Okay, you can check if her distance to her is within a certain amount. Okay, I like that. That's fine. Let's make her a tile. She's a tile now. She's a tile lady. Like that? She's a tile, she's a tile. So we just put her in as, oh, shit. Like here. And now she's a tile. Right, and then we don't write her in otherwise, so she's a tile here. Okay, okay. I think I see what we gotta do. So we unwrite her, basically, as a sprite, which she is sprite number 2. All right, that's where we're running debug. Yeah, we should, okay, hold on. Some of this isn't in like the best order, so let's just clean this up a little bit. That's a sign right there. Run debug, and then that's a sign. And here's characters and prompts. Let's do that like here. Yeah, just to clean it up a little. I want it to, you know, be nice. Draw BG. Right, this is all in the draw function. Okay, and then here, draw character. No, draw player, I guess is good. Draw player, debug, and then characters and props. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Isn't a little objectifying to treat your girlfriend like she's just the background? I know, I agree. That's not the way we should treat your lady. All right, so cool. So she's a tile now. She's coming in, which is good, but like we'll be able to do right there every time we're close to her. All right, ready? Now we're gonna do that same code, only the flag is gonna be the orange flag, which I think is 01. Does that mean Rosa won't be able to move later? Oh shit, you might be right. Well, let's just see if this works. Let's just see if this works, okay? Here we go. And in the draw function, draw player, debug, blah, blah, blah. All right, she's already drawn. Hold on, where is she drawn? No. Oh, right, she's drawn in the background, so we don't need to worry about that right now. Debug sound would be easier than a lot of prints. Debug sounds. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. All right, cool, cool. All right, in kissing, function kissing. Okay. So we're gonna basically be doing a lot of this, right? Okay. We're gonna copy this whole damn thing. This whole damn thing, right? And only it's gonna be a different flag. Okay, so function kissing. Okay, only it's gonna be this, flag 1. We're looking for flag 1 here. It's okay if your girlfriend's a tile, she's still valid. I agree, I agree. Checking distance suggested probably work well if you move away from the tile approach later. Oh, I see what you're saying. Player X 64 plus 8 and player X is 64, etc. I think I see what you're saying. So it's not just the flag, it's like the distance to the flag. Okay. I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't exactly know how to do that yet, so we might save that for a later stream, but let's give this a shot. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's just make sure we have all this stuff. So function kissing. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, it's basically looking for exactly the same thing, just the different flag. Okay, so function kiss. So the kiss in it will be false at first, and then in the update, so check for the solid, and then we're also going to check for the kiss, right? So check for kiss. Okay, check for kiss, and then that's going to be kiss equals kissing, because that's the name of the function. And then it's going to be player X. Again, same thing here. It should be player X minus 4. Right. Minus 4. Comma. And then player Y. Right in here. Player Y minus 4. Oops. Man, I wish I could make it a little wider. I think that's correct. We'll see. It might not work. Yeah, exactly. Okay, unclosed function at line 62. Oh shit, I didn't end. It's important. All right, cool. All right, run. Oh shit, more of a problem. Line 64. Local tile X, attempt to perform arithmetic on global X, a nil value. Okay. Worked last time, because these are local variables. These are X's and Y's, right? Oh, I see, because I have to put X and Y. It has to be looking for X and Y, right? I think, because that's solid. It's exactly the way solid, yeah, okay. I think that did it. Yeah, kissing XY, thank you. I sort of saw it. All right, cool. All right, so we don't have anything set there, right? We didn't say to do a thing. We also didn't say run this thing, which should be like play a sound when we do this, right? So we got to add that to the function, right? Which we haven't done yet for the other thing. Like adding the thing to the function was okay, but I guess we should also say kiss. We should also do like a debug for the kiss, right? And instead of here we go. Print. It should be kiss, right? Because that's the fun, yeah, kiss. And then I guess we could put that like, I don't know, 2 over is fine. 2 over and then like 65, and then in 5 should be fine. Love to say kiss to true. I know, right? Isn't it beautiful? False. Wait, no, that first one should be true when we touch the girlfriend. Oh, that was true. So right there, true, false. It's only true if we're like right on top of her like this. Oh, there it is. She kissed. Kiss. Kiss. Yay, kiss. And we can put a sound effect on there too, can't we? All right, so debug. So we don't want to do that in the debug function, right? Solid tile. It's true. Kiss. Let's return false. Okay, so we want to return true, and we also want to play a sound here, right? So I think the sound thing, well, we can make a sound. We gotta make a sound. We gotta make a kiss sound. Is that a kiss? No, not a kiss? That's kissy. That would be sound. Whoop. Sound 0, 0. Like an upwards ramp. Let's go a little higher here. That's a kiss. Right there. What a good kiss. What a nice kiss. That sounds 0. Okay. So that's true. It's too long. No, it's a long kiss. It's a beautiful kiss. All right, so sound 0. I haven't put any sounds in yet, so I believe return true. What is it? Sound SND? I don't know. Is it like play sound? Sorry, folks. I just don't know what the keyword is for sound. If somebody knows that, it's as long as too long for a kiss. It's right. It should be right in here because it's if this is happening, we do that, right? So SFW. SFW? Safe for work? SFX, gotcha. SFX, so it's gonna play 1, right? It's just gonna play it? Oh, sorry, it's 0. It's SFX 0. It's sound 0. That should work. That should do it. So we might get a kiss. All right, everybody, moment of truth. If this works, we're gonna get a kiss. All right, ready? All right, run. Whoa, return true, SFX, if... What? Does that need to be on another line? Oh, hold on. You can't put code after a return. Get rid of true. Return? Just return? Oh, like set another function? Okay, I understand. Yeah, I like that better too. Hold on. Do if kissing SFX 0. Like in the update function? Or like make it its own, or just put SFX 0 before return. All right, hold on. Now I'm a little confused. Oh, I see. All right, I see what you're saying. Put it on its own line before return true. So do this thing and then return true. I totally agree, like making another function for the kissing probably makes sense, but SFX 0. So do this stuff. I want to say do this stuff, and then let's make this a little cleaner. Okay, that should work, I hope. I hope this works. All right, ready? Are we ready for kiss? All right, ready? She got kissed! Oh! They're still kissing. The little boop at the end is when they're done kissing. See? Look, if you're a frog and an axolotl, you kiss for a long time. Ready? They're still kissing. They're still kissing. They love each other. See, there's a little smack of the lips after that. Isn't that beautiful? I know you can do a kiss on like a button press and just make it one, but I like the idea of them kissing for a really long time. They're in love. They're in love. Ready? One more time. One more time. All right, so like, let's have a story. Let's have a whole story go on. Be like, oh, I drove here. Okay, so this is a parking lot, right? We established that the parking lot is where the weird bird and the pink goat or whatever hang out. And then we'll just pretend that they're not, you know, that the walls actually make sense. And then she comes in, she's like, hey babe, how you doing? And they make out for a while. They're still making out. They're still making out. It's a lot, actually. They're still making out. People are getting uncomfortable. That bear is like, oh shit. And that was it. Oh my God, the taco couple. It's just like the taco couple. My God, they were like copulating at the bar of the taco place. It was really a lot. It was a lot. I'm so happy. We have code kind of working a little bit, like with the walls. And then we also have making out. I'm so amused. You can do a quick kiss and be like, that was a quick kiss. Right there. It's like, right there. See, that's nice. That's a nice little kiss right there too. Uncomfortably intense public display of affection. Look, frogs and axolotls get it on and they're not ashamed. They're not ashamed. Not even a little bit ashamed. This is what love looks like. This is what love sounds like. Isn't that great? Okay, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I feel like we made a lot of progress today. All right, let's make our debug like a little bit further apart. I guess that's one thing we could do. We could also probably actually like write real function. Well, no, I mean, this is in the kissing function. It's not like this is in like a bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is the kissing function. Like, this is where kissing happens. Of course. And I'm sure, yes, we could definitely make things a little more precise with our bounding box. Our bounding box sucks right now, for sure. A drive-by peck. I'd say today is a triumph just from excess kissing. It's really good. I like that. I'm really happy about it. But yeah, sorry, in our debug function, let's make that a little bit. We're just calling debug here, right. I'm gonna find my debug. Where's my debug? Debug. Shit, where's my debug function? I'm so excited, I forgot where I put my debug function. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, that's just me calling debug. What is wrong with me? Update. And then we end update, and then here's debug. All right, sorry. 265. No, let's put that at like 70 or 75 even. So we got plenty of room for the kiss to be separated from the wall. See right there, plenty of room. Kiss. Kiss. Oh. Quick kiss. Drive-by kiss. Drive-by kiss. Oh, it's beautiful. And you could like bump into the bear and be like, excuse me. I want to see like how close I can get stealth kiss. There it is. She's on her. Okay. On top. No, it is still off a tiny bit for sure. Points at kiss code. Where's where the magic happens? How much Pico 8 kissing do we need to get banned from Twitch? That's a good point. You gotta watch out. This is racy stuff. When you know what? When a lesbian frog and a lesbian axolotl love each other. Beautiful. That's what love sounds like. Okay. Minimum of like 3 kisses. We could totally do something where it's like a kiss check function. If like they kiss enough times or kiss for long enough, they just get married and like make the wedding dress like appear on both of them or something. Or maybe one of them wants a tux. Or maybe they both want tuxes. Or maybe they both want dresses. I don't know. I guess I have to figure out all of the politics of this. But this is a wedding dress. And we can do some dialogue that's like, I don't know, babe, I love making out with you, but I don't know if I want to get married. That can be a thing that happens. Like, we could really make a lot happen here. This is the power and beauty of Pico 8 and game development. We can really make magic happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, beautiful magic, kiss magic can happen. We made kiss magic happen today. We made kiss magic and wall magic happen today. And for that, I am really proud. I also really appreciate folks in chat helping me out because, again, I don't know much about Pico 8. I've been watching tutorials and just playing around, so I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. So the fact that some of you do is very helpful. And I hope that this is the sort of thing that, like, I hope I'm explaining things clearly enough that, like, if you were so inclined, you could kind of, like, use some of this stuff or follow along and make your own awesome little game about lesbian frogs or skeletons or kind of anything else that you want. And there is non-transparent backgrounds. I'm not sure. I'm not even entirely sure how that works. I know transparency does have something to do with this tile right here. That's sort of like a default tile that you get, which is pretty cool. But yeah, she's a tile and she's got a cool flag. I'm not thrilled.
She's a tile and she's got a cool flag.
You see that? You see that? That's how you make kiss magic happen. When she's a tile and she's got a flag. You know.
I got picked up.
I don't know if it did.
It did.
Right.
Did it? All right. One last thing I wanted to do is I kind of hate this brick. This brick is ugly and bad. I want to make it look a little prettier. And the cool thing about the fact that, like, this will just update because this is like the base building block. This is like the pixel art that it'll update in here if you change it in here, which is pretty cool. So I want to make it like pretty. I want this to be a pretty brick. It's a pretty brick, you know? So what if we made it like this and like this and like this? What's my pretty brick? I've got a pretty brick. Like up here. That might look nicer. It almost looks like a little actual tile. Let's see, it might look like crap. Yeah, that looks better. Maybe. A little. Something. You know. I think it looks a little more like a brick. That looks a little more brick-like to me. That reads as brick. And then we got True, of course, because she's going through there. And then, of course, we got kisses. We got kisses at Cosplace in Dora the Lesbian Frog. I have to podcast real soon, so I should probably leave it there. I feel like we made real progress this time. I'm feeling really good about Dora the Lesbian Frog and her adventures. So tune back next time for continuation of this beautiful game that we're making. And please help me, God, because I do need help. As always, you can find everything we do at Waypoint at waypoint.vice.com. You can find us on Twitter at Waypoint, on Facebook at Waypoint Vice, on YouTube at Waypoint Vice. You can find me on all my various tweets at Danielle RI. Thanks to Natalie for producing. Thanks to Austin for good commentary on feet and flags, which was very, very good. And thank you to Dora, of course, for being here and kissing her girlfriend. I'm queuing up that kiss. I'm getting ready to end on a kiss. But also, thank you to the chat. I want to say a very special thank you to Uncle Matt on YouTube, who I've gotten a lot of tutorials from, and to the chat, everybody who gave suggestions and helped me figure out that my math is wrong. I really appreciate that, because math, not my strong suit. I'm not really good at it, so I appreciate the help. So thank you, everyone. Be good at it, and we're ending on a kiss.